Pickleball by Margaritaville. It's very sunny out here, and I think we all should be wearing some sunglasses, so let's give a little shout out to Knockaround Sunglasses, the official sunglasses of Major League Pickleball. And actually it looks like we are about to get started here. We are starting right on time at 10 a.m.
Game one, time in.
All right, here we go. The bouncers will take point one of the first game here. Hunter Johnson will take back the serve to Rettenmeyer. And the bouncers take the 2-0 lead. Tejas serves to Frazier. Really great attacking from the Ranchers there. Also a solid attempt on defense from the bouncers. And that one just brushes the line, I believe. Oh, just kidding. Dylan Frazier called that one out. It's now a 3-2 game here on court 3. Rettenmeyer will serve to Johnson. Great read by the bouncers there. Knew that one was going long. You can see after they kind of looked at each other like, oh. Oh, just kidding. That one stayed inbounds. That's probably why they gave each other the look. Johnson will take back the serve to Rettenmeyer. Speed up attempt by Pablo Tejas, just going long. This will give the Ranchers the 5-3 lead. The Ranchers now up by 3 as Frazier takes back the serve to Tejas. Great job by the bouncers, really able to attack at that kitchen line. The Ranchers just not able to get up on that line. We haven't seen a lot of really close, good rallies here yet. I think some of the players are still shaking off a few of the mistakes, getting warmed up here. First game of the day. Rettenmeyer calls that one long.
7-5.
What a great speed up by Tejas, working in his favor. And guys, guess what? The one and only Rob Cassidy will now be joining me on court 3. little dink battle there. Johnson not able to get that one over. What is the main thing to keep in your mind when you're in that dink battle, Rob?
8-7.
Well, it's interesting you ask the call.
Point, 8. 8.
Okay. Their enters now take the 9-8 lead. Rob Cassidy will be joining us shortly. We're just working out a few technical difficulties here. Frazier will now take back the serve to Tellez. What a great find by Tellez. Great angle that just slides past Frazier's paddle. The serve will go back to the bouncer's side.
9-10.
Great speed up by the bouncers, working in their favor. Back to a tie game here on court 3. 10-10 as Tellez takes back the serve to Frazier. And that one just goes long. The bouncers have the lead, 11-10. The teams will now switch sides and take a 1-minute timeout. As the teams are taking this 1-minute timeout, let's give a shout out to a few of Major League Pickleball by Margaritaville's sponsors. So we have Grillo's Pickles, the official pickle of Major League Pickleball. They're really good, guys. They're really crunchy. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Cirkul, the official hydration partner of Major League Pickleball. You might see a lot of those Cirkul water bottles here at the pickleball events. And it looks like Rob Cassidy is on the mic.
I certainly hope so. This is plenty of good action here, and we're getting this nice side switch with these men's doubles kicking us off this morning. Like I said, a can't-miss match going on here. Both teams working hard yesterday to get to this point, and the focus and determination is definitely in their eyes out there.
Mm-hmm.
A just miss from Tellez. Little change up, was ready for something a little faster from Travis Rittenmeyer.
12-10.
Now we're talking just high-level, strategic, tactical pickleball from here on out.
Johnson will now take back the serve to Rittenmeyer.
What do you think
When
about that
you
one?
when you miss those dinks, what's going through your head? Because those are some of the most simplest shots, it seems like, and they must just be so frustrating when you miss hit them.
Definitely. That looked like a little bit of a error in the decision-making. Might have tried to initiate on that one a little too low, but just, you know, keep your focus, keep your cool, and get it done, especially in this MLP format where every point matters so much. You know, you really have to play error-free pickleball here. Not okay. Not okay.
We see you just said air free. It seems like some of these guys are still trying to shake off a few of the early mistakes here this morning. Johnson serves to Rittenmeyer.
Ooh. That would have been nice. And you can kind of feel it, you know, Dylan, with that error. You get, when those come, you know, they tend to refocus. I can expect a pretty solid Dylan Frazier for the next few points here.
Oh, Hunter Johnson with the Ernie. Okay, one thing I always want to know is how do players read when to hit an Ernie?
Well, that Ernie on the third shot drop is fantastic. There's so much time. It's a great idea if you kind of have a read on your opponent where they're going to put their third shot drop. Great play by Hunter Johnson.
It just goes wide by Tejas. For those of you guys new to the game of pickleball, an Ernie is when a player jumps out of the air and lands outside of the kitchen line, since they're not able to hit a volley if landing in the kitchen.
Heavy.
Good read. When looking at this type of game, what do players think when the ball goes wide? Like, how do you know?
Oh, it's really based on how high the ball is coming at you and how hot, you know. And that just comes with practice. You got to let out balls go out. Not an easy thing to practice, but Travis Rittenmeyer knows the court well. Tough miss, 1 point game. Sorry.
But I think you jinxed him there.
Oh, no such thing. I can't. I'm not that powerful. Oh, Tejas in perfect position. He likes the setup from Hunter Johnson, providing that pressure, taking away options. Here we go, Nicole.
Tie game. Body begged. Tejas. What a firefight at the kitchen line. Rangers now up 17-16 as Rittenmeyer takes back the serve to Johnson.
Ooh.
Great attempt by Rittenmeyer getting from the defensive to the offensive point, but such a good read by the bouncers as they saw Rittenmeyer running up.
Yeah, nice scrappy point. Nice.
The Ernie.
Unstoppable Ernie from Travis.
Those got to be a lot of fun. Slamming it down on the other side.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of a dunk in pickleball for sure.
18-17.
Good spots. Good spots. That's one of the strengths of Hunter Johnson. He kind of has that inside-out forehand that forces Travis to stay real honest on his sideline, opening up the middle very well.
18-18.
Ooh.
Let's see if Johnson is able to bounce back as Rittenmeyer will serve to Johnson. Rittenmeyer.
Little communication.
18.
2018, a game point for the Ranchers.
Timeout receivers.
Sneaking in a timeout from the bench for the bouncers. Got to ice them there. I mean, you got one timeout, you got to use it, right, Nicole?
Yeah. What do you think the discussion here is for the bouncers?
Hey, get your stuff together, get that ball back, keep the pressure. That's me paraphrasing. But I'm sure Chad Edwards and Simone Jardine have some much more intricate and intellectual things to say.
You were a Major League Pickleball player yourself last season. What would you be telling them as their teammate?
Honestly, keep up the work. Tejas, don't overcook it. Make them play. The dink is good. You know, on court will win. I mean, they're just such a steady team. You got to believe in themselves.
Alrighty.
You got this, guys. You got this. That's it from here on out. I mean,
15 seconds.
How exciting would it be if we saw a dream breaker between these two teams?
oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. That would be wild. That would be nice and wild.
Yes.
Dylan Frazier, ball in hand.
Time in. 20-18.
Here we go. Oh, that's exactly it. You know, put the ball on their paddle and get it back in your hands. That's it. Every point counts here.
19-20.
Hunter Johnson. Bold flick from Dylan.
20-19.
that's going to get it back.
What an important point here for the bouncers. We're back to a tie game. Now each team must win by 2, so this is not game point for the bouncers.
Yeah, a little bit of a different freeze. There's not a freeze right now as there's no match point. So that's going to put the Ranchers up 1 here, 21-20, another game point.
Yes, let's see if they can get it done here.
21-20.
Off the net and out for game.
All right, men's doubles will take, or excuse me, the Ranchers will take men's doubles. They're now up 1-0 in this matchup. Up next, we have an exciting women's doubles matchup. We're gonna let these ladies get warmed up here, and we're gonna take a little break, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hello again, Major League Pickleball fans. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Nicole Beckelman, joined by Rob Cassidy, and we have an exciting women's doubles matchup here between the Texas Ranchers and the Atlanta Bouncers. For the Atlanta Bouncers, we will have Simone Jardim and Paris Todd versus on the other side of the court, Lauren Stratman and Georgia Johnson. What we expect to see here for Game 2 of this matchup, Rob?
Yeah, we're going to see some solid firepower from Lauren Stratman, Georgia Johnson. Georgia Johnson climbing her way to, one of the #1 female players in doubles pickleball. And it's a fantastic team, powerhouse. Can the steadiness of Simone Jardim and Paris Todd take it down? Lauren Stratman's been playing solid pickleball lately. It seems like she's settled on a paddle that she really is comfortable with, and she's just so committed to her game that there's really no limits for her.
Yeah. Great find by Johnson. You mentioned earlier Stratman with the paddle. Does a paddle really make that big of a difference?
Yeah, I think a paddle makes a lot of a difference. There's people with different game styles and paddles with different preferences that are keen to those. You know, if you're more of a control player, you might want something that never misses. If you're a power player and need those extra MPH to enhance that, it makes sense. A lot of these players want to try to find the balance of the two.
Great find by Paris Todd, right down the middle. One of the best shots to hit in a doubles matchup.
And the last thing on equipment, Georgia Johnson actually has the brand new Franklin model, so this will be the first time we see her playing with that on this court.
Okay. Johnson just clips the tape, bringing us to a tie game here on court 3. Todd will take back the serve to Stratman. What great defense by the bouncers. Wow, Paris Todd was everywhere.
Super solid point, just that little stutter step and that minor miscommunication in the middle between Lauren Stratman and Georgia Johnson. Other than that, fantastic play.
Yeah. And that one just stays in on the baseline. Great dink battle. Very effective speed up by Simone Jargim as the bouncers earned the point there. They lead 5-2.
Great point structure, right time to pull the trigger. Simone Jargim in the house. Another off the net.
Johnson will now take back the serve to Jargim. What a firefight at the kitchen. Todd just going long.
Ooh. 4-6.
2-point game.
Little miscommunication there on the bouncer's side. Typically, it seems like forehand always has the middle, but here at MLP, what's kind of the strategy? I guess it depends on the partnership.
That's a good rule of thumb if you're kind of getting into the game for them to have that, but it's really dependent on where the ball is or where it's coming from your opponents.
Great shot by the bouncer, or by the Ranchers, excuse me. It looks like the bouncers here, the ladies, are having a little bit of a strategizing discussion, seeing what they can change and adjust here to earn some more points.
Lauren Stratman ready to continue to press the pedal here.
Bouncers now take the 7-6 lead as Jargim will take back the serve to Johnson.
Nicole, you talked about, what do you need to be working on? What do you need to be focused on during those dink rallies? And, you can see these pro players out here making their adjustments during those dink rallies, be getting in position for that next ball, playing that chess. And not just standing there and letting the ball come to them. They're adjusting their bodies to give themselves the shots that they want so they could continue to apply pressure and gain advantage over the course of the rally. Drop shot, and it's good.
What a smart play by Jardim. Saw they were far back and knew just where to hit it. The bouncers now take the 2-point lead.
That is, that's a very soft shot, but a very difficult shot. Oh yeah, oh yeah, can't leave that hanging up. Right back from Simone. You can see her pepping up Paris. Ready for that next one. Ooh.
Just clips the tape, not able to get that one on the other side of the court.
I do feel like if that did clear the net, that was going to be trouble.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
God, just so dominant there.
Heavy, heavy point.
Wow. Just finds the middle. All right, the bouncers lead 11-8. The teams will now take a 1-minute timeout and switch sides. Rob, one thing I wanted to ask you is, it seems like a lot of these players, we always hear in pickleball, the third shot drop, the third shot drop. Seems like a lot of these people are doing a third shot drive and a fifth shot drop. What's the strategy there? Why do we see the change in the game?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you have a third shot drive, if you have a consistent drive, then you should be using it. The third shot drive into the fifth shot drop is a pro level staple. I think anybody can really start incorporating that combo. Sometimes the third shot drop, well, one can argue that the third shot drop is arguably the most difficult, perhaps the most important shot in the game. If you can make that easier for you, then by all means do so. And that drive, putting some pressure on them, getting that next ball back might be a little bit easier to make that next drop and then be able to approach the net.
I see, okay.
So you're going to see a lot of it here, and you know, if you're that consistent at that drive, if you have the know-how to use that drive as a setup more so than a winner attempt, you know, they're not missing as often, and it really takes away a lot of the risk of the decision to attack there.
Got it. The Ranchers cut this back to a 2-point game. Johnson will serve to Jardim.
Wow. Oh, here we go. Oh, the drop, but Lauren's there this time. But the setup for Paris Todd.
What a smart play. Wow, Jardim just drops that beautifully for Paris Todd to just demolish.
It's a great play in the playbook.
12-9.
See if we get another look at that play a third time. Georgia Johnson with the heavy fourth. Fourth, obviously being that next ball after the third, because 4 does come after 3.
Oh, really?
Last I checked. I should check. I should check again.
Stratman will take back the serve to Todd.
Nice. That's a great volley from midcourt from Lauren Stratman. It can be a little bit of an uneasy shot, as normally we're used to taking those volleys at the kitchen line. But the pros have it all. 1-point game. Oof.
Todd just not able to get any power behind that one. Her paddle was there, but not able to get it over the net. It's now a tie game here. Stratman takes back the serve to Todd.
Wow. Nice point by Lauren Stratman there.
13-12.
Ah. Well played by Simone. That third was a little lofty. Simone plays it off the bounce nice and high and finds that opportunity to attack.
13, 13.
Oh, these thirds are beautiful.
For those of the viewers that are new to pickleball, can you kind of explain what a third shot drop is?
Yeah, so here's going to be the 1, which is the serve, the first time the ball's hit.
14, 13.
There's the 1. The serve return is the 2. And now what she does with this ball is a 3, or the third shot. From there on out, the point ensues. The reason why the third is so important is because, of course, you know, in pickleball, they have to let that serve return to them bounce.
Yes.
And allowing the receiving team to take the net first. So here we go. The 1. The 2. See what she does with it. Third shot drive.
Oh.
And then they seek to drop the ball and take the net accordingly. It's good play. Now all 4 players are at the net. Into the neutral here. Here we go. Big swing off the net. It stays in. Another big swing.
What a great speed up by Todd, causing Johnson to just pop that one up for Todd to put away.
Yeah, nice swinging volley. Woo! This is where it starts to get intense, 15-14. This is a match for clout.
You say match for clout. What do you mean by that?
Or correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe that neither of these teams can advance to the final this weekend. Is that, don't fact check me, Nicole. Makes me uncomfortable when I'm fact checked. But neither of these teams had the best day yesterday, but they're still here for other purposes.
Every game in Major League Pickleball does count, as there is a super final at the last event here for season 2.
That's right.
Good read by Todd. Playing a little game of dodgeball there, had to get out of the way.
And let's take a look at where this ball lands. I don't think it was, I don't think it was deep. It was just a little wide.
16, 15.
Looks
And
like the Ranchers here will take their timeout for this game. Each team is allowed one 1-minute timeout per game. What do you think they're talking about here on the side, the Ranchers and the Bouncers, actually?
Nice. I think Dylan has recognized some patterns that he's sharing with them on what's working, what's not working, and how they can reinforce those. Hunter Johnson's actually doing the same thing. I can only guess. And if I were to guess, they need to stay solid. They're picking their times right. From what I'm seeing, I think the team that initiates first is going to lose. So the patience is going to win here. There's good counter punchers on both sides of the net. Just wait for the right time to attack, and that's going to be the ticket to success here.
I see here on the sideline for the Ranchers, we have Tim Klitsch. He is one of the owners of the Ranchers.
Yes.
I believe they got the name Ranchers from the Austin Pickleball Ranch in Austin, Texas.
I don't think that's what Dylan told her to do.
Really?
18, 15.
Bouncers now take the 3-point lead. Great shot by Johnson. Todd hustles, but not able to get a paddle behind that one.
The smackdown from Georgia Johnson.
16, 18.
Nice. Another point for the Bouncers.
19, 16.
It's
a good spot from Paris on the backhand off the bounce for Lauren.
Todd will now serve to Stratman. This is game point for the bouncers.
Sure, sure. Game
the
on.
Rangers stay alive.
And the season 2 freeze, you have the bouncers at game point, so they are frozen as far as rally scoring is concerned. And the Rangers currently are not.
Let's see if they can make a little comeback here.
Whoa!
Stratman just hits that one with a little too much, not able to stay in bounds. Back to the bouncer's side for the game point.
20-17.
Opts for the drop.
Textbook pickleball point from Stratman.
The Rangers stay alive, only down by 2. Can they cut this game? Oop. Looks like Stratman was about to get ready to serve. The ball slipped out of her hands a bit. Stratman will take back the serve to Todd.
Tough miss.
Game point once again for the bouncers.
One hold to hold them off. Yeah, you're good.
20-18.
And the bouncers get this one done on game 2. The bouncers won in women's doubles. It is now a tie matchup here on court 3. Each team has won 1. Up next, we have a thrilling mixed doubles match. We're going to let these guys get warmed up for the next game, and we'll be right back.
Hey, 1 minute.
Welcome back, Major League Pickleball fans. We have our first mixed doubles matchup here on court 3 for the Atlanta Bouncers. Pablo Tejas and Zamoni Jardim will take on the Texas Ranchers, and that includes Dylan Frazier and Lauren Stratman. What should we be expecting from this matchup here, Rob?
Game 3, time in.
World-class pickleball. Lauren Stratman, Dylan Frazier, established individuals. Pablo Tejas, a fiery player. But the hands of Dylan Frazier get past for first blood for the Bouncers. Simone Jardim still one of the best females in the great game of pickleball.
What makes Simone Jardim one of the best players here?
She's got a great intensity and a great energy, and I think, you know, one of the most unmatched consistencies. You know, it's just always making her shots. You know, it's always her partner's fault. It's always Pablo's fault if Simone misses. She's just so smart.
1, 2.
Just solid technique.
Now a tie game here, 2-2. Lauren Stratman will take back the serve to Tejas.
2, 2.
So here we see Jardim playing on the left and Tejas playing on the right. What do you think the reasoning for that is?
3, 2.
Why Simone's on the left and Tejas is on the right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's most likely because Pablo Tejas is left-handed, which allows for both of their forehands to be in the middle. Kind of makes for an impenetrable middle.
3.
I see.
And it's tough because, you know, Simone Jardim, she's a world-renowned cross-court dinker. However, you know, with the lefty, it puts her in a cross-court position pattern with the male, so it's a little different when she's straight up with the girl on
5, 3.
that side. Wow, and she comes out on top against big bad Dylan Frazier. Nice.
4, 5.
Good read by Stratman
Point 6.
as that one just goes wide. Ranchers now take the 6-4 lead.
6, 4.
Oh, the pressure from Dylan. Great timing. Just missed. Kind of started his journey to the net before he took his shot there. Makes for a very difficult drop.
5, 7.
Oof. Sure.
An attempted lob by Jardim. Just got a little too much on that one. Stratman will now take back the serve to Tejas.
8, 5.
I think she has that option.
6, 8.
Tejas trying to step in front, take a little bit more control, not working in his favor. Frazier just knew where to slam that one down.
6.
Nice return.
Point 7.
The Bouncers trailing behind by 2. Jardim will take back the serve to Frazier. One of the best shots to hit in pickleball are at your opponent's feet. Makes it so hard to return.
10-7.
Heavy counter. Stratman sees that from a mile away. Boom.
So
And a
much
great
power.
spot. Onto the side switch.
Yeah. The teams will now switch sides as one of the teams has reached 11 points and take a 1-minute timeout.
Nicole, do you play pickleball?
I do, but definitely not near your level or this level.
No?
I play it for fun, recreationally.
That's a good reason to play.
Made some friends, just moved to Austin, Texas, and it's a pickleball hub out there.
Did you find the
So-
game in Austin, Texas, or did you find
No.
it before you moved to Austin?
I found it through my parents,
Where at?
the Bay Area.
Oh, nice.
And now they live in San Diego, but it's really humbling when you go out there and play my parents who are like 58 and
That's right.
they kick my butt.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They play like 4 or 5 times a week. They love
Oh,
it.
okay.
They're probably watching right now.
Well, say hi, Mom. Let's go. Hi, Mom.
Mom, Rob Cassidy says hi.
That's right. All right, here we go.
7-7.
Nice scrap. Oh.
Frazier was going to go for that one. Thought maybe it was out of bounds. Predicted. A little wrong. Just stayed inside. Really great lob by the bouncers.
8-11.
That's what
Firefights.
Taz needs to do. Nice little takeover there in the middle. That's exactly why he's on that side.
9-11.
ATP defended. Off the net.
That was a fun point. Got to see a little dink rally. A little ATP from Dylan Frazier. Ultimately, the Ranchers came away with that one. What's the secret to hitting an ATP?
The secret's to wait until the ball is as far out wide as possible so you have that window to bring it back towards the court. There's no more net, so you can wait for the ball to get nice and low, but you got to wait till it's late in that ball path, and then you have the window to get it back to the court.
10-13.
That's the secret, Nicole. Don't tell anybody. Nice distribution here. Dylan gets a touch. He's moving very well.
What a rally that was. Darjeem with the attempted lob. Wasn't able to get it over Stratman's head.
Fantastic point. Stratman able to take control of it, but just misses that last one. Let's do it again. Got him.
Bagged.
It's a tough ball. It's not staying in, but it's just sometimes it's tough to get out of the way. A little bit of a dodgeball element to pickleball. You know, there certainly is.
Frazier! Domination.
Some good action out there.
Looks like the bouncers here are having a discussion before the serve, trying to see what they can adjust.
There's the battle.
Atlanta now trails by 3, 12-15, as Tejas takes back the serve to Stratman.
That's a just miss. Tried to thread the needle there. 4-point game.
12.
Rangers now take the 5-point lead.
17, 12.
Nice. Sure, Dylan. Oh! Oh!
Such a smart play by Stratman.
That out of the air volley, cross court, so nasty. No ATP option. Again, oh, but the ATP's there this time.
Tellez injecting with that volley.
The Bouncers now cutting this to a 5-point game.
Great eye from Simone to let that ball go.
13, 18.
All right, Nicole, now's the time.
Can they make a comeback? Good read by Tellez.
And the fire is back in the eyes of Pablo Tellez.
Tellez will now serve to Stratman.
Wow. Oh.
What a point that was.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Some great pickleball by all four players. The pressure, the resets, the reestablish. It's a nice handle by Simone, setting up Tellez very well, and they are climbing.
The Bouncers definitely need this momentum here.
Whew.
Good hustle by Jardim. Just not enough to return that.
But the angle from Dylan Frazier takes the point. We got a game point scenario. Stratman serving to Tellez. They're going to call a timeout. Little ice action.
See if they can regroup, recover a bit in order to stop the Ranchers from getting this one.
Good stuff. No better way to start the morning than some good old-fashioned MLP pickleball.
Yeah. So what would you say is the biggest difference with Major League Pickleball versus PPA or APP Pickleball?
The most biggest difference?
Well, besides the team aspect, of course, I'm saying style of play on the court.
Besides the team aspect and the, the rally scoring, the style of play is, there's a lot of scenarios where like there's a lot more risk involved because every point is worth something, A missed dink isn't just a side out. It's a point on the board for the other team, so you really have to play no miss pickleball as opposed to high risk pickleball. Here we go, game point.
And the Bouncers stay alive.
Simone takes a risk there. Gets the ball back. This is a good spot for a comeback here.
Back to the Rancher side for the game point. Can they get it done on their second attempt here?
20, 16.
Great play by the bouncers. Great hit by Tejas to set Jarjim up for that one.
Another game point held off.
17-20.
And right back.
Third try here for the Ranchers to finish this one. Stratman will take back the serve to Tejas.
Here we go. Bold. No!
And the Ranchers get it done here on that missed ATP by Tejas. Oh,
You know, it might have been there, but it might not have been. And that's, you know, it's not easy to call yourself off an ATP and kind of just bring that back towards the court. But that's what you got to do in a game scenario. It's so tough to resist the ATP, you know? I think I can make this.
yeah. The Rangers will now go up 2-1 in this matchup. We have one more mixed doubles matchup after this. And if the Bouncers win this next one, we will be going into a Dream Breaker by Toyota Prius. But right now we're going to let these guys get warmed up a bit, and we will be right back.
Paris left or right? Thank you. Okay, 1 minute.
Welcome back, pickleball fans. We have maybe our last match here in Court 3, but maybe not, because if the Bouncers win this one, we will be going into a Dream Breaker. The Ranchers have Travis Rettenmeyer and Georgia Johnson facing off against Hunter Johnson and Paris Todd. Rob, who do you think will take this one?
Oh, that's an easy question. That's so easy. It's so easy to answer that.
I can't hear the sarcasm in your voice at all.
Oh, you can't? No, this is going to be a great match. If I do answer the question, you put me in a tight spot here. I do think Travis and Georgia can really do this. Hunter Johnson, Paris Todd, fantastic team. It is anybody's game. And I wouldn't mind sticking around, Nicole, for one of those dream breakers, as they call them. Get some singles action in here. It would be super fun to watch these two teams play some singles. But hey, that's not up to us. That's up to them. Here we go. Really nice first point. Just great. Yeah.
The Ranchers will go up 1-0 here. First point of this game.
Whew. That's a good cross-court forehand from Paris Todd there. I think that's going to be a pattern that she wouldn't mind
utilizing a lot here in this game. It's good stuff.
Johnson will now take back the serve to Rettenmeyer.
If the Ranchers' game plan is to keep the ball to Paris Todd might come out on top in that situation.
2-1.
Atlanta Bouncers, they're moving well, coming out on top in that dink exchange with Travis.
3-2.
Back to a tie game here, 3-3.
3-3.
Nasty backhand from Travis.
Georgia Johnson puts that one away to give the Ranchers the 4-3 lead. Johnson will now take back the serve to Todd.
Got a little bit of barking between the boys. This kind of just became a little bit of a brawl. What an insane forehand from Hunter Johnson.
Hunter Johnson, Paris Todd, not just a couple on the court, but also off the court. Todd will take back the serve to Johnson.
Georgia with the intensity and the ATP. This is getting fired up.
I think that was literally impossible to return so close to the ground. Such good timing on Johnson's part.
5-4.
Woo.
Rettenmeyer getting in the zone. Yelled after that point, let's go, baby.
7-4.
He'll now take back the serve to Johnson.
Beast mode. Beast mode is activated. ATP defended into an Ernie. Georgia Johnson in the middle. Forced to lob. Heavy. Handled. Angle, and it's good.
You said beast mode activated. That was 100% correct. Wow, what a rally between these two.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Travis wants it. The flame is lit. Can he keep it lit? Georgia Johnson to serve.
8-4.
Nice. Hunter Johnson, Paris Todd. They want it too. You can see the game face on the Paris Todd. Ooh.
Ball will now go back to the Rancher side as they lead by 4, 9-5.
That's a lot. That was a lot.
9-5.
Beautiful drop from Paris. All 4 players at the net. Georgia with the counter. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I mean, you cannot forget about Georgia Johnson.
No. Young, but so dominant. Such a smart player.
She's become a little bit of a power player herself. She's just the commitment, the dedication, and the team she surrounds herself with.
Bouncers.
Paris Todd firing back. We got a live one here, folks.
You mentioned the team that Georgia Johnson surrounds herself with. Her mom, a pro, also her brother, also in this tournament, J.W. Johnson.
That's right. Good players.
Yeah, to say the least.
What? The ball crawls over.
Johnson fired up.
It's a nasty pseudo Ernie on the corner of the kitchen from Georgia Johnson there. Matched with, you know, an intensity that we're seeing from her that we have not seen in, you know, just short of last year. The kids are growing up, Nicole.
Yeah.
They're growing up.
We were talking a little bit about the difference between PPA and MLP. What would you say the biggest difference crowd-wise is here at these Major League Pickleball tournaments?
Well, if you bring pickleball, you're going to bring energy. MLP has a, you know, a different atmosphere with the team atmosphere where you can root for other people in a way that you might not at a PPA event where you're rooting for basically you and your partner and friends, of course. But it's hard to root for friends when friends are playing friends. You know, if your mom was playing your dad, who are you going to root for? Don't answer that, Nicole.
I'd probably root for my mom.
Okay.
Because my dad's more chill. My mom would be mad.
Take
you
it
know
to
what I'm
him. Take it to him, Mom.
Happy wife, happy life.
There you go. So, but
we
at the same time, the PPA events are about, you know, they really kind of do something that different from MLP where you can find out who the best players are. Who's the best team that day? Who's the best team in the world? And that's definitely a spectacle to watch.
Yeah. Rattenmeyer will now take back the serve to Johnson.
To witness that process. Nice drop from Georgia. She's already at the line. That ball stays in.
Just brushes the line. Great hit by Todd.
8-11.
Within 2 here.
9-11.
Again, that's a lot from Hunter Johnson. That Ernie might not have been necessary, but
We were talking a little
That's a
bit
lot of
about
reach.
Georgia and JW. Hunter Johnson's twin brother is also in the crowd, plays for the Las Vegas Night Owls. Yates Johnson. The Bouncers making this a 2-point game.
10-12.
Smart play by Johnson. Saw the opening, knew exactly where to put that ball.
13-10.
Bouncers slowly but surely making their way back into this one. Now a 2-point game for the Bouncers, 11-13. Johnson will take back the serve to Rettenmeyer.
11-13.
Johnson playing a little game of dodgeball here. Able to get out of the way.
Looks like at this point in the match, Hunter Johnson has survived the mental assault from Travis Rettenmeyer. See if they can increase their lead here.
12.
Rettenmeyer trying to take control. Bouncers found that opening. It's now a 1-point game.
13-14.
That's a big point.
15. 15-13.
Hunter Johnson comes out on top. 1-point game. Bouncers need this game to bring it to the Dream Breaker. Ranchers trying to put it in the book. Nice deep return from Georgia for point.
See if the Ranchers here can keep this 2-point lead.
16-14.
1-point game once again. Tie game here on court 3. What a great Sunday full of some great pickleball. Speaking of Sunday, Sunday Swagger is the official polo partner for Major League Pickleball. Oh. No, oh, you're right. It is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, everyone.
Nice.
17-16.
1-point game here. Georgia with the drop. Brings it to Paris. Sets herself up and continues to swing for another point on the board for the Ranchers.
Timeout, Atlanta.
An Atlanta timeout. Nice. It's a different energy after the side switch from Travis, but they're still getting it done. It's a little closer than I'm sure they'd like it to be. Simone Jardine helping out Paris Todd over there. What do you think, Nicole? You think the Bouncers can pull this off?
Yeah, I think that's one exciting thing about Major League Pickleball. We see so many fun comebacks here. I would love to see the Bouncers pull this off and go into a Dream Breaker.
Yeah?
But I don't know. Georgia and Travis are in game zone.
Yeah.
What do you think Simone's telling Paris and Hunter over there?
I'm not qualified to
To paraphrase what Simone Jargine would be coaching. Too much. I would never do her such a disservice. I would love to know what she's telling Paris. It's all gold.
I think anyone would be lucky enough to take your coaching on the sideline.
The insights from Simone Jargine and Chad Edwards are priceless. Oh, here we go. Game time.
Yeah! 1 point game once again.
It's an
Is
eager
this the
opportunity.
momentum the bouncers needed here?
Eager opportunity. That's what we call a good timeout.
Yeah.
Little over-the-top hook. Let's take a look at this. That's a nasty get from Hunter Johnson. Tied up at 18-18.
Close battle between these two.
Really wound up on that second one. Oh. Oh my gosh. Such a great setup, but you can feel the eagerness kind of creeping in on these putaways. They're playing good, they're playing free. We are in end game here, Nicole.
The Bouncers now take the 2019 lead. This will be game point for the Bouncers here. The crowd is getting rowdy. Can they get it done?
2019.
Tie game for the Ranchers.
And with the new scoring, that's going to be a point. This is right around the time where Travis needs to get right back into that beast mode that we saw earlier in this game.
Johnson will take back the serve to Todd.
Missed shot, and there it is. There's the roar from Travis, right on time. Game point for the Ranchers, and match point.
21-20.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, the focus!
And that point had, even right here, well, right towards the end, even Hunter Johnson had to resist ATP in that point. That point had everything.
Wow. I literally have chills from watching
Somebody
that.
clipped that. That was a highlight point for sure. It's not over yet. The Bouncers want it.
21-21.
Here we go. Georgia swinging, but this time defeated by the Hunter Johnson. Now in a game point scenario for the Atlanta Bouncers.
Crazy.
Crowd
Take
is
back
going
the serve
wild.
to Johnson.
22-21.
I don't think we're. And
20.
the Rangers stay alive. 22-22.
All tied up. Game to 2, win by 2. Nice third. Oof. Sure! Sure! Such a great team effort there from Travis and Georgia. Up 1.
Game point for the Ranchers once again. Can they finish it here?
23-22.
Huge swing, and they hold them off. 23-23.
Wow.
Hunter Johnson serving to Travis Rettenmeyer. Some dynamic dinking here. And the clean 18, Ernie.
Getting confused here.
Yes, one of those pickleball tricks.
Oh, wow.
They're busting them all out here towards the end of this match. Such a clean Ernie from Travis Rettenmeyer.
Will the bouncers be able to hold on here? Game point for the Ranchers, as each team must win by 2.
Oh my goodness. Off the net, and they take it!
The Ranchers will end this match 3-1. Ranchers come out victorious. What a battle between these two. Any takeaways for you, Rob?
Sorry?
Any takeaways?
Oh, that was just exhilarating. It's just good to know that pickleball is still evolving, still dynamic, and my heart's racing still. That was an awesome finish from both teams, 25-23 to take it. Congratulations to the Ranchers.
Yeah, we do have one more matchup here on Court 3 in about 30 minutes, so please stay tuned. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Nicole Beckelman, joined here by Rob Cassidy. We'll be back soon.